Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 14. Today we'll be discussing rock documentaries. Now, why rock documentaries? Well, I've watched an awesome one a couple days ago. Triumph Rock and Roll Machine on Crave TV. Man, that was good. If ever you watch a documentary that actually wants you to, or not wants you, but makes you want to listen to the band right after, it's a good documentary. So I strongly recommend watching out on Crave TV, Triumph Rock and Roll Machine, I believe it's what it's called. I've watched it once, I'll probably watch it again here. So anyway, that inspired me to come up with, I'll just share with what I have when it comes to rock documentaries, what I have on Blu-ray, on DVD. No particular order. I'll just let you know if it's good or bad or whatever. A little special story adding to it there. So anyway, here we go. Rock documentaries. Hired Gun. Now, this is actually pretty good. If you don't know what hired gun means, it's like, and I'll use as an example, current lineup of Alice Cooper. Apart from Nita Strauss, okay, name me one band member from the Alice Cooper band currently. It's what they are. They're all hired guns. It's still the Alice Cooper band. That's what you're all concentrated on. But hired guns are the people that play behind the scenes. So I strongly recommend this one. It's actually a pretty good one here. It tells you, like, if I remember, it was Billy Joel in this. It's been a while since I watched it there, but they do talk about Alice Cooper a lot here. Bon Jovi's there. Ozzy Osbourne. Just looking at the picture. Kiss. Metallica. I'll have to watch it again because I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Billy Joel, Five Finger Death Punch gives a rat's ass about those guys, right? Bon Jovi. Anyway, very good one. I'm not gonna spend too much long talking about this here. This one here is like more of a series here, and I'll put them all together. Metal Evolution, Global Metal, and Metal Headbanger's Journey. I will say the best one out of this is this one. If ever you've always wondered about, those metal subcategories, like you got your hard rock, your alt rock, your glam rock, your prog rock, it explains it very well in this movie. This is actually a very good movie here. These ones are good, not as good as this one here. So if you want to start a good movie there, or a good, anyway, this one, Metal, A Headbanger's Journey. These ones are fairly good too, but this one's way better. Next up, oh my God, this one. So, Anvil, the story of Anvil. I will have to say it's easily in my top 5, if not top 2, maybe. I don't know. I loved this documentary. I felt so bad for the band that I actually went and bought all their discography on iTunes the day after I saw it. I absolutely loved this movie so much, and this actually gave them a 15-minute of fame, if not more, afterwards there. I mean, it kind of died down now. But, wow, if you want to, like, whether you're a metal fan or not, just a good documentary, a feel-good documentary is like, wow, this... If you think your life sucks, watch this movie, and you'll be like, okay, you know what, my life's not too bad. But yeah, great movie. I strongly recommend this one here. Strongly. Lemmy. This was actually a pretty good one, too. Especially when he... I know, you see a side of Lemmy that you don't really see often there. But I've watched it maybe once or twice there. when he shows off his knife collection there, but especially when he shows he tells us about his son, which I didn't even know he had until I saw this movie. So yeah, Lemmy is actually a pretty good one here too. Okay, this one here, Quiet Riot. Just like the Anvil movie, but at least Anvil kind of had like kind of a hope at the end. This one is, I mean, it's a good documentary, great documentary actually. But man, is it ever sad. It's like, oh my God, like why? Like why bother continuing at this point? And now I think they're all dead, except maybe for Rudy Sarzo, which apparently just rejoined. Rudy Sarzo is another topic I'm not allowed to talk about. If you ever want to, I'll tell you guys in private. Anyway, but yeah, Quite Right. Very good documentary, but it's like, oh my God, like, ugh, why bother, you know? But anyway, very good documentary, though. Once again, cheers. There you go. I put these two together. I liked this one better than this, and I think it's probably in my collection somewhere. The way they make their documentaries is not very easy to follow, if you ask me. This one was great, if I remember correctly. This one's just concert and what a footage here and there, but I really do like the early years a lot more because it's actually a story. So if ever you, and there's, oh my God, where the Power Slave one? Anyway, I got I got part 2 of this, but again, it's so not this, like, you know, volume 1, 2, and 3 would have, you know, helped, but no, it's the early years, Flight 666, and I think the third one was something else written differently. There takes place after starting at Peace of Mind, I think. I forget. Anyway, these are 2 good ones here too. Prefer this one a lot more. This one here, I actually enjoyed a lot. Sound City. If you don't know what this is about Dave Grohl going into the studio called Sound City and reconnecting with past artists that actually recorded albums at that studio, and then he buys the soundboard or something like that there. Soundtrack is great too, man. And especially that song with the punk singer Fear. The lyrics are hilarious. This is actually a very good documentary. If ever you want to see a good one there. Sound City. Yeah. Hey. This one. Okay, I'll be honest. I bought this. So, anyway, The Decline of the Western Civilization. There's 4 of them. I'll be honest, the only one that matters, or the only one I've seen, would be The Metal Years, The Decline of the Western Civilization, Part 2, The Metal Years. There's a punk one, apparently, and I don't even know what the third one's about. But anyway, you guys must have heard about Chris Holmes and the infamous interview while he's in the pool. I'm not going to tell you what, if you haven't seen it, you can YouTube just that interview, which is worth it right there. But this is actually a very good documentary right here. And there's also Odin. And I'm going to try to remember, not verbatim there, but remember the interviewer asking this band called Odin, so what's going to happen if you don't make it? Well, we're going to make it. Yes, but what happens if you don't make it? But we're going to make it. Okay, but suppose you won't make it, but we're going to make it. Anybody heard of Odin? No, neither have I. Anyway, that was a good one. This one too. Oh my God, was this ever good? Rush, Beyond the Lighted Stage. Yeah, that's it. You want to hear a good story, not just a story is good. The footage, the footage they dug up for this movie is amazing. Like, you got Alex Lifeson, I think, when he was 16 at his table, arguing about not going to school or going to school. And who the hell films that? But anyway, And if you have there's a little bonus feature is Rush, a 20-minute thing of them going, just eating supper. And it's hilarious. Like, you think there would be boring guys. This is actually a very good, I've watched it more than once there. Very good documentary here. A1, I recommend it big time. Rush, Beyond the Lighted Stage. Great story. This one here, I liked it. It's not the best made documentary, but it's very informative and tells us the whole story of Saxon, Heavy Metal Thunder. There's some great stuff on this here. Not my favorite documentary, but if you don't know anything about Saxon and you want to know about him, this is actually a very good one. So yeah, this one too is a big thumbs up for me too. This one, oh my god. Okay, so We Are Twisted Fucking Sister. So when I saw that, I'm like, finally a documentary about Twisted Sister. Because when I, oh my god, I'm talking a lot. Man, that shit's so good. When I saw that this was coming out, I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't know much. Like, when I started growing up, Twisted Sister just kind of disappeared. There was no internet. There was no this. You know, you had your Under the Blade, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, Stay Hungry, which was huge when I was a kid, and that was in 1984. Then Come Out and Play flopped, and Love Is for Suckers, I didn't even know it existed until I started collecting. But I would have loved to hear more about what happened with Come Out and Play and Love Is for Suckers. This movie is maybe, 134 minutes. That's over 2 hours. So an hour and I would say almost 2 hours is them talking about their bar scenes. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is getting ridiculous here. Like, no, I didn't like the format of this. I mean, I would have chopped off a good hour of their bar scene. Like, I mean, who cares? It's not even that interesting. I was actually looking forward to hearing about Come Out and Play and Love Is for Suckers, but no. They probably talk about it for about a minute. I'm like, really? No. Sorry, D, but this documentary sucked. Not what I wanted. This is hilarious. So, Megadeath extended version, Behind the Music. The best part is when Dave Ellefson, back when he was cool, this is back before whatever happened in 2021 there, I'm not going to get into that there, but it's between him and his mom, and he's like, oh yeah, I remember when I first joined the band, I called my mom up and goes, oh, she's like, what's the name of the band? And he's like, oh, Megadeath. And then he cuts to her and he goes, oh, Megadeath. Here we go. It's not that. Trust me, this is actually a pretty good documentary there. Behind the Music, Megadeath. Very good, this one. I love this one. Danko Jones. As you can see, this is pre my cupboard there. My cat enjoyed chewing on this here, so I'm like, Genie. Anyway, very good documentary. If you don't know anything about Danko Jones and want to see how they've evolved, and trust me, they did evolve. This is actually a very good story. Great. They also have all their videos, and there's also live performances there. Great one. This is actually a good one too. So yeah, Danko Jones got my thumbs up for this. Now the next one, I'm going to put this as 5. So Kiss, obviously have Kiss My Ass. Good, but you could see it's more like a cash-in at this point there. This is good. Kiss Confidential and its extreme close-up. Especially extreme close-up. Very good. Very good documentary. Exposed, probably the first one released by them. This is I mean, it's dated, but it's still got. I mean, the jokes are a little older, but it's actually good. A good documentary. I love this. I don't know how many times my buddy Yan and I watched this, but this is back when we only had this on VHS, also of all things there. But yeah, Kiss Exposed was actually very good. The Second Coming, also, that was when they did the reunion tour back in 1996. Explains their tour that went on for a year or two even there. So yeah, a good documentary. There's a lot of rehash from other videos at the beginning, but when the reunion starts, that's where it gets interesting. I also bought this. I don't know why. It's not very good. Kiss Loves You. It's just a lot of Kiss bashing for no reason, I find. Kiss Loves You, it's a sarcastic title, by the way, there. I don't even know anybody else who owns this, to be honest. If somebody else owns this, let me know. Am I the only one that finds that this is just like, meh? Just a lot of fans just bashing Kiss, but for dumb reasons, I find there. Like, anyway, I'm not even going to go into this one. It's not even worth it there, but, I mean, it was interesting, an interesting concept, but, yeah, whatever. And last one here would be Alice Cooper. So this is really good. I actually went to see this in the cinema with my buddies there. This is actually very good too, but sorry again, I'm talking too much today. It's in the era of the DVDs. If you guys are big DVD fans, where there's a lot of special or hidden chapters, or I think I remember you have to roll it's a computer dice. Obviously, you roll a dice to see a special feature, and I was like, okay, I'm already tired of just the format of this is not very good, but the content is very good. Okay, there's a difference here. The format, did I get this right here? The format of the DVD is, just dated and it's not even interesting anymore, just more annoying than anything. But the content's very good. But this movie, wow, you think you know a lot. I thought I knew about Alice Cooper or everything I knew about him. I went to the scene and I'm like, I didn't know that. This is actually a very good one here. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much the best ones that I own. But anyway, that's the documentaries that I have. I might have some more, but like I said, it's not really worth mentioning there. But again, what started us off here was just the amazing. And again, whenever that Triumph documentary comes out on DVD or Blu-ray there, I will be buying it for sure. It was that good. So if you like Triumph, go watch that on Crave TV. It's there right now. If you're watching this in 2045, the year 2045, I'm currently airing this in the year 2022. So anyway, speaking of 2022, 50 years ago, I'm going to be doing my top 5. Next episode will be my top 5 albums released in 1972. Why? I'm turning 50 years old next Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. So I'll be doing that little episode on next Tuesday. So it'll be my top 5 albums released in 1972. I had to really search. There wasn't that great of a year, to be honest. Apart from me being born, musically, it wasn't that great of a year, to be honest. There, for my tastes, anyway. There, I apologize for. I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not apologizing to anybody. This is off the charts, man. Meow. Anyway, so next episode will be 1972 albums. And again, please tell your friends about this channel. I'm looking for some more subscription. For those who have subscribed already, thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next episode. So until then, cheers, and have yourselves a great evening or day or afternoon. Right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.